Audio testing. Audio testing. Test, 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 test. This is good. I'll not start. Sorry. Good. I have few people on YouTube. Hi. Do I have sound again? Okay, the sound's working. Hey! Greetings, everyone. Today is the... What?
Yo!
Hey!
Yo! Yo,
How
can
are
you
you?
hear me?
Yes.
What,
Today I will open the Discord Art and Chill channel. So we will do some... there's two things today. We will work a little with the words. And we will play with Halloween special. I want to show some stuff to do with your avatar. And yeah, that's it. We'll just wait a little more for people. No? No one? Okay. I think there's people on YouTube. What are you doing, Jolard?
I'm doing some clips, bro, for the world.
Yeah?
Running
Nice.
around in the world and stuff. I saw yours, man. It's nice, bro. The boom effect you got, amazing.
It's very laggy, but still.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad. I noticed though, man, like our feet was through the floor.
Yeah, that's normal. It's because of tessellation.
Ah, very nice, bro.
Sorry, displacement.
Displacement.
Displacement. Displacement. Okay, I will move my big head from there. Then the last time I forget my big head. Mini hyena mode.
Hyena.
Okay, I can show you very fast what I did yesterday with Somnium words. So I test an experimental screen space bloom That's why the light is a little blurry. That's what's fun. I think it's the part that is very heavy right now. It was just a test, but I don't think I will let this. For making screen space, I think the best is to have actual screen space, not fake. Good.
So the skybox, you have a skybox, right? Like,
yes. One sec.
Is it a procedural one?
One sec. Okay, repeat your question.
The skybox. Are you using a procedural skybox? How,
Exactly.
Like, okay,
Exactly.
so how are you doing that? The stuff like the moving. You have a sphere around it. Oh wow!
There's two skybox. There's a sphere, procedural dots. This one is easy. It's just a procedural texture on a sphere. The other one is special, the skybox. In fact, I had a theory and I proved it was working. Because exactly like, let me show you. Skybox. Sorry, I have so much stuff here. Let's close.
Have you tried like using animated like skin, like a skin mesh?
No, no. I put all my time on making the word working, so it's very easy. Sorry.
You got it to work, bro.
Yeah, but at the end it was not my fault. There was some problem with. I never mind. Anyway, so I use the same technique as 360 picture, view direction on oh, is that word or tangent? I'm not sure. View direction is the UV input of a 3D texture, simply. So all this logic is based on that. Nothing more. Because to have for the skybox to work, normally you have a texture with an input of a vector of 3. The vector say to the texture which direction you are looking at, which direction each pixel of your view is looking at. That's how it's mapped, and that's why if you move in any direction, the skybox will always be the same because it's based on view direction.
So you have a view direction node, and then you have a multiply and add node, and then those are going.
No, the add is just for making motion. It's one of the easiest way to make motion. Multiply is just for. Oh, in fact, it's doing nothing. So it's just view direction and noise. That's it. 3D noise. Could use 2D noise or 1D noise. Will work too. It's all different effect, but everything is based on view direction. That's the point. Exactly like skybox texture.
Oh, so you're using a gradient, right? Yeah. And then the noise is taking the gradient, and then I can see it there in the sample. Amazing.
You can see it there too. I don't know if gradients are fast. Could check, in fact. Curious. What's the mathematics behind the gradient? Gradient input. That's a struct. Interesting. No
What's going on?
I'm looking at the gradient. I was curious to know if it were I think it's linear interpolation or something like that.
Oh, here.
Wonder. New gradient.
Where's is this the actual equation that it's taking in? It's taking in a bunch of. This is it. Yeah.
I guess. But there must be something else. It's incomplete. I don't want people to throw out, so I won't. I mean, code is never nice to read. But Amplify shader code is very easy to read, to be
Yeah,
honest.
this is really easy to.
It's not a good thing, by the way. It's a bad thing. It's very inefficient. So
Yeah.
when you make complex shader, it creates a lot of unnecessary code, unnecessary variables. It's not very efficient. But in my opinion, Amplify shader is a learning tool. And when you have something fast to do that doesn't require speed, it's a great tool. But if you want to move further, you can just edit the code yourself or reuse it again.
Could you edit the code yourself and trim it down?
Yeah, you can edit, no problem. But if you recompile the shader here with the yellow button, it will replace it. So yeah.
So wait, nothing in that code looks copyright. Right? Like I don't see anything.
There is no copyright. We own the code when it's generated.
Yeah, that's great. That's awesome.
Yeah, I ask in fact, I ask on Amplify Shader Discord. They said as long as you don't sell the shader with the add-on, you can do whatever you want with it.
Wow, awesome, bro.
Yeah, you can sell the shaders, generated one. Yeah. Anyway, to edit the shader there, you need the add-on, and you can disable the shader. By the way, you can make it like. By the way, when you click here, it's exactly like this. If you make custom shader by hands, it's exactly this. It's not a weird document that it creates for whatever reason. No, this is the final shader. You can delete the add-on. You can edit this. It will still work. It's very nice. Good, great tool. Yeah. So my word is very simple. Look, I will disable my bloom thing. Doop. Everything is yellow now.
So how did you make the terrain in Blender?
Yeah, I mean, I like to do things differently, but I think I will not do that this way. I think Unity terrain is the way to go. It's efficient, it's optimized, and this is.
Can you get the same effects like the overarching rocks and stuff in Unity terrain? I've never used it. But you see how
the arch, no. What they do usually is they add the arch separately as an independent object. But usually it's a good way to do. Yeah. And you add stuff here to remove the seam. So I did something, it's hard to see, but it's a procedural. Oh my god, you will never see that. It's a procedural texture.
Yeah, I didn't actually.
Sorry, not procedural. Half procedural.
Like you were doing the displacement to give it that 3D depth effect, right?
More or less. I can disable the displacement. You will see the difference. Look, it's almost nothing. It's too much, to be honest. The terrain is already 100,000 polygons. 3.9 is the good number. 3.9 is, by the way, 3.9 tessellation will multiply your polygons by 13. This is the minimum tessellation value, 3.9. Below it, it's still exactly the same, 13. 1 to 2.9 is 13. 13 times the polygons. It's a lot. You can see here. You see? If you count inside the triangle, it's 13. Oops, I made a mistake. It's 2.9. Not 3.9. And I add so I can explain very fast how my shader work. So I have ambient occlusion, nothing very complex here. Here is a mask. I paint a mask on Blender to explain to the shader where to draw this texture, where to draw the others. Very sadly, my two textures are exactly the same, but I cannot know which one is where. Let me change the color, maybe. I will put a color, you will see better. Hey, don't do that. You serious? Ah, I know, like this. And Like, let's make it like this to be better. Okay, so this is the Twilight Paint, and if you look closer, it's more or less a little different than Terrain, in fact.
So what is this doing exactly? Like you changed
this mask, say to the shader, this place you put this texture, this place you put the other. I think it's a little more efficient than what Terrain use in Unity. Not sure. Anyway, so the most important part in my opinion is... Sorry, it's very ugly, I have to return it where it was. So ugly. Oh my god. Knife? At least. Yeah, darker at least. Okay.
So what's this mask applying? Like, is it applying the
it's a Boolean. A mask is like, it's a condition. If the mask is white, do that. If the mask is black, do that. That's as simple as this.
So what exactly is it doing? Because I don't really see a difference. Like, what's the point of it?
Okay, I have two. Okay, I know it's hard to understand, but I have two texture here, but they are exactly the same with different colors. So that's why you think it's the same. But I could change the other texture; it would be completely different.
What does this achieve?
This is to create more complexity without baking. It's Terrain technique is one of the best way to have details without having a super gigantic 16K texture of details. Because I don't bake anymore. It's very rare that I will bake stuff. It just takes too much.
You eat food outside
memory.
now?
Sorry?
You grab food from outside?
I don't bake. I use tailing now.
Oh, so McDonald's or Wendy's?
What?
Is that what you like? You don't bake, right? You don't bake food? Come on, bro. You don't bake
a microwave. So yeah, like I said, baking is the way to go because it's super easy to do. But baking, you need super gigantic, ridiculous gigantic texture to bake if you need something that sharp. So instead you will use repetitive texture. But wait, you don't see my terrain is repetitive. Why is that? Because I mixed two patterns. The rocks here, and you see there's dark everywhere. This is a pattern generated by noise. So I created a normal map that is way bigger than the first one. I could show you more in detail, but that's not really the purpose of the stream. And you can see it's yeah, never mind. All this is too complex. And I have my little house here. Oh, I used the cube reflection probe. Don't know if you can see it, but the reflection look like if it's inside. Look.
Nice. Oh, I didn't see that. That's awesome.
This is reflection probe cube mode. You can only have one per object. So there's some artifact. So in the second floor I still see the first floor. So I just removed the ground. Look, you see there's no this part is not there. Yeah. It's a very great technique to achieve one of the best reflection. Yeah, it's exactly a mask. In fact, it's someone asked, so it's like a mask. Very nice. It's exactly a mask. Yeah, you can recognize the same build is the number 5. It was red before, so I put it yellow here.
Can you show me the graph that's achieving this reflection probe?
The graph?
Just to have a general idea. Yeah, how do you achieve this reflection?
Oh, you just drop it. That's it. You drop it. You put a distance. Distance.
Oh, you have an actual reflection probe thing in there.
Yeah.
So that's actually reflecting.
Okay.
Wow.
Do you know how reflection probe work?
No, please tell me.
Okay, reflection probe. It's very simple. It's a ball that will take once a 360 picture, as you can see here. That's it. From here, it takes a 360 picture, and when you look at something reflective, it will apply it on this surface. We can do that manually if you want. But this one is special because there's box projection. I don't know how to do that in shader, but box projection is way more, how to say that? It's way more realistic inside at least. So if I look outside, I still see the inside. That's a little weird, but yeah, compromise, you know, compromise. And if I look inside something reflective here, this one uses another reflection probe. This one is global and real time, so it moves. The other reflection probe, I have only 2. Don't abuse those, right? Because it's real-time rendering. Or once. The one of the house just rendered the reflection probe once, so it's fine. Where is the other reflection probe? There, okay. So this one is global. You see? And it baked from here. Bake at 360 in real time from here. This one is real time. I was trying to try it, but it's very low quality. And to be honest, I will disable the real time because I have to optimize. So real time on awake. I think that's the best option because somehow bake doesn't work. It's just dark. So real time on awake, individual face. It's lighter because it can add too heavy charge to the system, too heavy load. Look, I can change the resolution, so my reflection will be better. If I check here, look. Don't really like this pixelized effect, to be honest. Cannot really change it. It's all, yeah, can't change it. To be honest, I will maybe make my own. This thing, reflection probe, yeah, I can 100% do it myself, but not the box thing, but the rest I can.
So,
yeah,
yourself, is it more optimized rather than using the one that
I think it's exactly the same, to be honest. I think it's the same, not sure. But I would like to make a box projection shader. That would be very cool. I wonder how hard it is. Maybe it's something built in even, you know.
What's a box projection shader?
You know, when you look at a 360 in a let's say a glass or something.
Yeah.
Like this one, for example. So, or the skybox, let's say the skybox. The skybox is not, the skybox is a sphere projection. So, if you look in every direction, it will always look like it's infinitely far. But if you want a box projection, it will look more like this bubble instead. You see this bubble? So if I move, I see there's depth. But it's a box. So like a cube. It's interesting because from inside build or any other space, box projection do way better realistic reflection. Yeah. So let's talk about the details right now. How do we upload a word? Can make a new one. Show you very fast. Okay. First of all, you can use a new scene. I would suggest, in fact. You can keep the camera for. It's not very used, to be honest. Main camera, direction light, you can keep that. And there's no really hierarchy importance. So you can put everything everywhere. I think that doesn't matter. So first of all, we do create empty, rename, I think it's word something. Word config. It's just a good. Thing to use an empty object. Put the word config here. Oops. Yeah, you want me to save this somewhere. Also not already seen this word. Okay. Word config. I will add a. Oh, look. This is always a problem in Unity. When you create an object, it's not always centered. So you can click here on the gear and do reset. Yeah, this one is fine. Yeah, look at this. It's super far. Reset. I will create a custom, an empty object. Rename. I could call it, I don't know. I have a blank. How could I call it? It's to put everything.
Call it container.
Let's just call it terrain. Yeah. Or physical or whatever, doesn't matter. Again, reset. Okay, I double click on it. Oh, it's so fast. Okay, I will add to it an actual terrain. Terrain. Right click to the object, terrain. This is the way to go to do a word. Oh my god, that's big. By default, it's the terrain will be the corner will be centered to 0, 0. So you will want to make it smaller probably. I don't think I can do it some other way. My god, it's big. Not sure this works. No, okay, it's not how we do it. Sorry, it's been a while.
I think it's in the terrain thing. There's a.
That's possible.
You know, the terrain? I remember,
Material,
but I think maybe you may have to
data.
remove it from the object, from the because these are grayed out. Usually it's not.
Not inspector tab is duplicate. Oops. Close tab.
Oh.
Not visible. I have other inspector tab somehow. Oh, that's good now. Okay, I guess it's here. Do you remember?
Wait.
Is it that small? Surprised the scale doesn't work, to be honest.
Can't you edit it in the terrain thing? Can't you set the terrain size? Maybe
The
from
terrain?
maybe yeah, here. Edit the scale, the actual terrain. You were editing the scale of the object, right?
Confused. Last time I played with it, it was... Oh, it's here. Okay, sorry. So let's say 50 meters by 50 meters. And we will move it. I can't move it? Okay, I'm... Turn hide. That's strange. I'm almost sure in the past I could move it. Oh, okay, somehow. I think I put rotation. Okay, minus 25, minus 25. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so this is better. So I try to keep those logic and have the 0, 0 at the middle. In my opinion, it's a good way to go. Spawn position. I would like to put it a little higher to be sure everything is fine. 360 thing, can put it higher, like 10 meters, whatever. Doesn't matter.
Is there like an effect if the object that the world config is attached to and the player spawn position, do they have to be the same, or can I just have it like a 0,
No, I think it's fine. I don't have those. I don't have problem like this. Yeah, I guess it's fine. If I click there, it's too terrain. Never use this technique. Good. Okay. Anyway, so let's focus on one terrain. You can go here in painting, set height. You take the tool here. You change the brush size. Change the brush size. Height. Let's draw some stuff. The more random it is, the better. Hey, you can keep it flat too. We will be fine. Okay, we don't really care if it's very whatever. I think there's too much resolution, so I will go edit that. Yeah, look, I need a reference. So you can use the body builder. You can use the default body builder of Somnium to have an idea of size. Okay, so this will be our reference. There's too much detail in the terrain, in my opinion. We want it to be efficient. Terrain width, terrain resolution per patch, terrain resolution. No idea what that is. Base texture resolution. Yeah, I think I will try to learn this and make tutorial after, because it's been a while. But the nice thing with terrain, if it have like kind of adaptive definition, so when you are far, there's less resolution. And it's quite efficient. It's not perfect, but it's efficient. So paint texture, create layer. A terrain layer is a texture. So I can add some texture here. Do I have some grass or something like that? Doesn't really matter at the end. Let's do this. Okay. Wait. Paint texture. Trying to see it. Okay, no. Brush size, opacity. Okay, opacity is important. So you see there is this repetitive pattern. You can prevent it by mixing texture together. So I can add another layer here. Add layer. No. Create layer. Again, I will take a picture. A texture. Let's take this. And now I can change the opacity. I can take a pattern. And something like this, you know. This is not an art course. Okay, it's very ugly. I think you get the point. Right? Oh my god, that's horrible.
If I have a large number of layers, it will affect the optimization.
Yeah, but the more layers you have, the heavier it is, because it have to render each texture everywhere, probably. Not sure if and each layer is a texture to but not a big texture. In this case, one key texture to address. It's all, in fact, see this as each layer you are painting a black and white texture, and it multiplies by this one. a black and white and multiply by this one. So each time you have a new layer, you have a lot of things. So just try to be around 2, 3, 4, not too much, because we are in VR, we want to optimize at the end. So that's it. You have also a tree painting. Sit height, smooth height. You have tree painting, that's nice. You can add tree. You can check on the internet, but the terrain is all in one. Let's say all in one space generator. You cannot set up the height. You can add texture on the ground. You can add trees, vegetation here too. And there's a lot of optimization. You can use, I recommend to use a tutorial if you play with this, but at least it's a nice basic. But it's not mandatory. You can do a world without a terrain. You could just put box, for example. 3D object, cube. It already have a collider. Oh yeah, I forgot this one. Very important. I think it's mandatory to go here on layer and set terrain.
Yeah,
So
I think
cube,
right now building item layer and the environment layer and the terrain layer have colliders enabled.
For building, I think I use environment. Anyway, so can I take a cube and expand it, and you can, if you want, build something like in Somnium, like funky, if you prefer doing those stuff. Of course, if you want to add a lot of individual object, it can finish by being heavy, because ideally you want to have less object and more complex. So I changed my main terrain here, that's just an empty object, to terrain, and I said yes, children too. So every time I will create a new object here, it would be on the good layer. And
so each one of these has a box collider, right?
They all have, by default, they all have box collider.
That affects the optimization of the world, the number of colliders you have.
Yeah, I'm not sure how the algorithm work. Maybe they are disabled when they are too far. To be honest, I'm not sure. But of course, if you have a very complex structure, I will use terrain, or a mix of terrain and mesh, maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe mesh collider is worse. It's hard to say. And box collider I think they are very fast because they are simpler mathematic to compute for the collision, since they are, we call convex. Convex collider is easier to compute. Let me show you an example. In fact, you will understand. Let me find my mesh lump 2. Okay, let's use this as a reference. Okay, this shape is not convex, it's concave. If I have a mesh collider and I turn on convex, it will give you something like this. So a convex object don't have like inside holes. I don't know how to explain it better. So those are easier to do a collision, but it's just a detail. At the end, it's maybe not the time to optimize right away. You can use terrain, you can use box if you want. Maybe multiple boxes better. You can have a collider without a mesh if you want. That's possible too. That's for the terrain, at least for the surface. Be sure, for me, I add a security one, very low. I remove the mesh. I think this is important because for some reason, if you fall, you will be protected from falling forever, and then you can quit with your tablet. So you put a reasonable big thing, like this, for example. So if you fall, you will just stop on it. Oh, by the way, if you want to change the skybox, don't use the Unity system. For now, I will I create an empty object called sky, and then you can add a cube or something. You make it very big, and you can add the shader I give to everyone for free on the Somnium Space Guide website. You can use my skybox shader, because normally the skybox is on the light system on Unity. I don't think Somnium download this, so you will need to make your own skybox, I think. Not 100% sure. You will have to test. So the rest is pretty much the same. Almost everything on Unity will work, but you cannot do script on Bolt right now. You can add animation. You can even add avatars that are animate, that dance or whatever. There's no way to do logic right now. I tried a lot, and we cannot do logic without Bolt for now. So buttons won't work, areas that trigger stuff won't work. You can make only animation that autoplay for now. Maybe someone else could find something, but I don't think it's possible for now. In fact, so it's that for. Did I miss something, Twilight? I think the other base is there.
Yeah, that was great, man.
Yeah. And you click on your word config, build and upload. Yeah, you have to log in, but you got the idea. It's very easy. If you have problems, ask us in the Word channel in Discord. We start to have a lot of experience with the bugs, so we could probably help. I can give you a little last class about textures. First of all, the biggest thing on your Word will be texture for sure. Texture is way bigger than mesh. Anyway, big mesh is just too heavy. So let's go to my Word and my texture. I will show you a very easiest way to save a lot of space. So let's select all my texture here, like this. Click, shift, click, like this. And then I can change everything at the same time here. Be careful if there's a dash, it means that they all have different parameters. But what interests us is compression and crunch. So there is, listen carefully, there is 4 compression type. Sorry, there's 5. There's 5 different ways to show texture in Unity. The first one is known. It means the texture will be, let's take this one, known, apply. In the preview here, you will see the final, this is important. This size will be the final size inside the GPU. But for the word upload, it's a little more complicated because they use zip compression in addition to this. So this texture with compression known, it says 4 megabytes. That's a lot for a 1K texture. It's ridiculous. By experience with known, it's very, very high quality. But if the texture is a JPEG or a PNG, if the texture is a JPEG or if it's not that beautiful by default, it will take too much size for no reason. Oh, by the way, the original format of texture doesn't matter at all. Doesn't matter if it's PNG, BMP, JPEG. Unity don't care because it will convert to GPU format and send it with your word this way. It doesn't send the PNG.
I was gonna ask if using a .bmp is a better one, but I guess it doesn't.
If you want an advice, use high quality texture here to help the compression, but doesn't really matter, to be honest. The most important part will be the configuration here. I think by default is medium quality or something like this. So now I will never recommend it. Even in special case, usually you can do it something else. For example, sometime you want very high quality light or shadow. Instead of using none, you could use bigger text, bigger size, and using compression, for example. So none, I will not suggest it. If you want high quality texture, use high quality instead. Don't use crunch with high quality. It won't work. Crunch automatically use low quality. So if I apply, it's now 1.3 megabytes. Oh, by the way, none will be compressed after, so it could be 1 megabyte. So none and high quality may be the same at the end in the word export, not the GPU. I know it's all difficult, but just remember that those are important to your upload size. So high quality is very nice. Then you have medium quality, normal. You see it's already 0.7. It starts to be interesting for our texture. But to be honest, low quality is not that bad. I think low quality doesn't even exist. So high, normal, or crunch. It's the 3 settings you will always use. The rest doesn't matter. High, normal, crunch. Because look at this. High quality disable crunch, I think. Yeah, it disabled crunch. Sorry. So it's high, normal, or crunch. So crunch is normal or low. I know it's make no sense, but anyway, just follow what I say. So you see, low quality, crunch, 215 kilobytes. And to be honest, the result is not bad. It's not bad. I drew it. I can show you, I think.
Wait, the texture size is how much now?
Sorry?
What's the size of the texture after compression?
One sec. I'm just going to show you example for you to understand. Create material, delete me, select a texture. How was it called? I forgot. No, I'm lost. Too much folders. Textures. Rename. Okay, now it's good. Video. Whoops. Good. Okay. So, sorry. Select shader. Bizarre. Sorry. Doing my best here.
Doing great, bro.
Delete me. Good. Now it's working. Okay. This is that. I think I will use emission instead. It will be easier for you to see. Bake. Okay. So let's not mind albedo. Just emission. And I will make this bigger. Okay. I don't know if it's hard to see. I think I'm in 1080p. So you will understand a little how compression works. Okay, so let's go to none. Okay, so this is a quite high quality texture. So it's probably the highest it can be.
The size texture stays the same, right?
Yeah, so you see between high and none, there's almost no difference. It's almost exactly the same. You will see difference if your texture is very smooth transition, because it compresses very badly. If it's very complex like this, you won't see difference.
What's the original size of the texture in megabytes?
In PNG, I can look. 2 megabytes.
And then after you put it on high quality, it's 1.3.
Yeah.
Wow, that's nice.
It's PNG, so it's almost no loss. And if I go to normal quality, we saw there's some difference, but it's quite hard to see exactly what changed. You lose some definition. It's on small details. If I go further,
wow.
It's almost exactly the same. Yeah. And low quality. Is this even working? Yeah, anyway. So high, medium, and now crunch. Now it starts to be a little more blurry. By default, crunch is 50%. You can put it higher. It's almost, yeah, it doesn't have that much difference. Let's compare medium and low crunch. Yeah, you start to lose definition, but once your camera is far from the texture, there's not that much difference. Personally, I use low quality crunch almost everywhere. It's a good compromise between size and quality, in my opinion. Maybe for you, look at this, 200 kilobytes. It's nothing. And if I want, I can exaggerate. Look, 120.
Yeah, with the shader, for example, compress it and then maybe make it look better with the shader.
Probably, but I'm starting to think we should avoid shader the more we can, because it can be heavy for no reason. I don't know. It's always about compromise, but yeah, you could make procedural texture. Everything is possible. It's always a question of compromise. Personally, 50%. It's a good choice. You can go a little closer. You see here, you have squarey. It's not that better, to be honest.
So this is the settings for the texture itself. Now, if I take this and then I paint it on a terrain, it'll look just like this based on the.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. And you never want to duplicate a texture, if it's possible. Never duplicate, because it's a reference. So if you use it at 10 places, it will only store it once. For normal maps, in some case, this is not the best case to see the difference between between high and low quality. I don't know if I have texture to show it. Let's do that. Sometimes you can only have normal map, you know. It could be enough for your needs. Normal map is one of the texture, and I would say it's probably the texture that will take the most place. Look, same resolution, 400 kilobytes. And if I reduce again, we start to see squarey pixels. Not that bad. Sometimes you can have loss of colors when you compress, like weird colors happening. But look at this. If I use normal quality, 1.3 megabytes. Low. So the easiest way is select everything, do low quality, check crunch, set everything. For one key texture is quite fast, but if you have 8K like me on my avatar, it's very long. So be sure all your oh, last thing, I always enable streaming bitmap. It's not enabled by default. I'm not sure if it's support on Somnium yet, but it will probably be in the future. I have no idea. This is mandatory in VR chat, for example. This feature make the GPU decide if it can download the texture on the GPU or not. So with this enable on everything, you can save GPU memory, and it can make the game a little more stable. So by default, I check that. Max size. I love to work with 1K texture now for tailing. It's very. I think it's a good compromise size. You could even go lower. I mean, you want to know how big is my word, by the way, the one I upload? No, you don't?
No, how big is it?
I'm joking. It's 2.7 megabytes.
That world you uploaded.
Yeah.
Wow, impressive, man.
There's a lot of procedural stuff. Okay, let's look at my textures. Oh, sorry, not there. Can I know the size? So it's 100, 200, 200, 4. There's like 1.8 megabytes of texture, and I think the other thing that's take place is my mesh. 1.3 megabyte of mesh. That's it. The rest doesn't count for much. So this mesh is, I think it's 100,000 polygons. That's too much. Don't do that. Or if you want, I mean, if you chose. But for a map, it's maybe too much. And I even added desolation. I'm the worst. I know about optimization, and I even do. Oh my god. Anyway, so don't remember what I was saying. Oh, you can use compression for very big mesh. It will reduce a little.
Cool.
Here. But be careful with that. I think it can give you unexpected behavior. At least try not to compress physical you know, collider. Sorry, my god. Right, slow brain this morning. It's not morning anymore. I don't see holes when I turn to high compression. This is a quality reduction, by the way. Oh, you see here, there's some little artifact, not too much. With high. Here too, little artifacts. This is caused by the UV texture that's not exactly good with this, but it's a medium make a great job. But don't only do that if you were too lazy to to make your mesh efficient. I have no idea what it does. Anyway. I wonder if I compress. You see, I have two mesh. I have one that is my collider, lowered. Oh, never mind. I did not do that. Never mind. I want to see if this compress. Oh. You see, it slightly move everything. I think compression will move every vertices to reduce the data usage. Yeah, it's not necessarily mean it will remove vertices. It will just make the position more simple to encode. Less precision. Yeah. Sorry about that. Okay, where was I? That's pretty much it for the words, I guess, for now. The rest we still have to learn a lot of stuff. So you can use animation, you can use sound, you can use reflection probe, you can use light probe, I think, you can use shaders, material. The new thing compared to Parcel is about animation of skin mesh, nice vegetation, bigger space, more lights. Yeah. And to be honest, 75 megabytes, it's plenty. You can do a lot of stuff. If you can compare to VR chat, most of words are like around 60. So it should be nice. I will check on YouTube. Okay. So if there is question, you can ask in chat. I can always return here. I was about to do a Halloween special today.
Yeah.
And hanging out with people, doing this. Do you have ideas, Drella? Did you do something?
Yeah, bro. I got, let's do some substance, bro. And like, I'll send it to you if you want, because I don't know, like, I can show you, I can share my screen.
I was maybe going to work on mine. I have nothing for now.
Some substance, bro. Show me. Show me what you're doing. Are you doing a Halloween avatar?
Yeah.
What's this? Right now? Bro, you know what I've been playing around with? Subdivision. Right? So I would take a cube and I extrude it, right? And then I subdivide it and then I just sculpt it. And you can make some like funny stuff with it, bro. Damn, it's a lot of hyenas, man. Hyenas.
Man, did you think I have a lot of hyena?
Whole army.
This is my active version. I'm working on V4.
Show me. Surprise, bro. Halloween special.
I will do my special Halloween on my actual hyena, the one that works. Wait, what point I'm confused. Why? I have two versions. Short by date. Ah, that's what I want. Set date. Alright, so only 3, but okay, I was really not at the right place. Good. Save as. Oh, not the right one. Sorry. Doesn't matter. Okay. Halloween special. Good. What can I change? I want to work on the eyes. Make them more scary. Let's start by that. Select the eyes. Select my eyes. Everything is mixed together. Yes.
Nice. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. The demon. Oh. Am I on a blend shape again? No. Okay, it's fine. Aha. Is it mirrored? Yes. Okay. And let's work on bigger teeth. This one.
How do you navigate when the mouth is closed? Like, what's the? Do you start off with the mouth open? And
I could open it, or I could also just disable the, like this. I could open the mouth. That would be a good idea.
How'd you do that?
Oh, my bone is linked to the mouth. Okay, I want scary teeth. So not sure if it will work right, but anyway, it's just for fun. Oh, this one is reverse. Somehow. No? Why are you reverse? Huh, strange.
Why are they reversed?
I don't know. Because it think when Blender think.
Wait, how do you do that grow to selection? How do you like click it and then it grows the selection?
Oh, I do Control Plus.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool.
Did the first stream you watched on me?
Oh man, that's just, you know what? I'm learning just like everyone else.
I'm joking because I've been playing with that a long time ago. Since a long time, I mean.
Bro, it doesn't look scary, it looks hilarious.
It doesn't have to be beautiful, you know? It's just Halloween. Don't even know if it will work.
Okay, now it's scary, yo. Now you got the sharp teeth.
Oh, you just get me an idea. All the teeth should be sharp.
You're gonna be like a were hyena for Halloween?
Yeah.
Is that
I think it's my idea, in fact. You know, like I said, I'm a vegetarian hyena, but once a year, you know, there's no limits anymore. Ow! Good.
you make
What?
Did you make his mouth huge or something?
His mouth what?
Oh, you're editing it from the upside down.
Let's try this now. Yeah, I have some skin issue. Let's work with that.
Nice.
Okay. Let's.
That looks painful.
A. Good. Okay. Whoa.
How do you have it so that it's editing both sides at the same time
Oh,
without
I
using...
always work in symmetry with this here. But if you slightly move a vertices out of symmetry, it will break the symmetry. So it's a little hard to do.
Nice.
It's yeah, it's something to learn. Now how to never break the symmetry. It's just too big. My god, one day. It's just... You got it, you have big teeth. Get over it. You know what? Not this one. This is better. And I want to make his skin darker. But now you have to be careful because problem is it's Blender. Yeah, that's a problem. And if I'm not careful, I can edit my my original skin by accident. Okay, so I have to clone my skin. Body. The best way is just to go in Explorer. Sorry. Final body, final head harm, duplicate. Hello. Good. Now I can paint. Texture paint. Not what I was trying to do. No, texture paint. Image. Body, head, arm. Okay, good. And what I will do is paint. And I want to make it more gray. So I will shift the color, in fact. Hey, I did not push, did not press that. Darken, multiply, color burn. Lame. Lame. So lame. Color dodge. Name. Ooh. That could work. Oh no. Yeah. To be blue green. No. Oh, strange. You know what? I think it would be easier to do it manually with the software. Let's go. I'm just playing here, so hello, bandwidth. Are you familiar with Photoshop?
Yeah.
Not me.
Man, seeing you use paint.net, it's like, yo, I've been using this for like for a long time.
Yeah.
It's nice to...
The only reason is because I just never learn. Ouch! I just never learn. I'm paying for Photoshop, but I've never learned it, and now I'm stuck with it. That's what I need. Look at this.
Yeah. Yo, make him gray, yeah. Oh, that's cool.
I want to do like blue gray. Okay. That's good. And now I can apply the same here. Perfect.
Cool. Yo, even his tongue turns like
It's fine.
that.
Good. Nice.
Yeah, that looks cool, bro. Oh, yo.
Fuck, I pressed something. Okay. Hey, good evening, Tenja.
What's up, Tanya?
Yeah, Wilson said, can you not just desaturate, darken the image and apply color? Yeah, I was trying to do that, but never did that with Blender, so I did it in Paint. PaintNet. PaintNet is a free software and open source. I love it, it's simple and everything. Yeah. Okay, now I need some blood, right?
Yeah.
Maybe we can do that with substance.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so let's export FBX. Simple mesh, on copie le path. Substance. Enter. Oh, Tanya, sorry. I forgot. Why? Sorry. I think the simplest way would be to just draw the blood and make a mask. I don't know. I will see. Hey, there's nothing.
Where'd your hyena go, bro?
I think I forgot to select it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful. New. Oh. I have some UV issue. Okay, it's repaired. Whoa.
Happened. Did you add those bands?
No. My UV are broken. I think it's because it should be... Oh my god. Good. It's because it's supposed to be two-piece. And it's not. Head harm. Okay, let's find out where the sims was supposed to be. Not this one. Not this one. This one. Okay, this was supposed to be a sim. Good, now it should be fine. Ah, I left to do both sides. It should be good now. Yes, seems fine. Tell me, it's hard to explain its details. I don't want to bother you with all that. Okay.
I want to know them. What happened here? Because you.
When even you know how unwrapping work, you can pin stuff to prevent from unwrapping, but if you have internal issues with an unwrapped part, it will try to repair it. But if a border is separated from something else, if it's pinned, it will unwrap accordingly to the seam and not try to re-unwrap. So if you remove seam, move seam or whatever, it will try to repair it. Since this seam was removed, it did not know what to do, so it just bleh.
So how many materials do you have for your avatar?
Not that much. I have 3.
3 materials. So you have one for the face and one for the body. And I noticed
face and arms.
Right, awesome, cool.
I'm trying something new now. Instead of face and arms, I want to do this part and this part, because the chest is too close to the other and my eyes. So the chest should not be low, should be close to the face and the arms in quality. And so either way, face is the highest quality one and the rest not. Or for me, I chose to put all the up higher quality, but not the chest. My next avatar is all the up and all the down. It's 2 material to have nice picture density. So two 2K set of textures. I forgot my new avatar is just one 8K, so never mind. But if I had to use 2K again, I will keep the chest because it creates some scene here of difference of density. There is one there too, but somehow it's harder to see. Yeah, I don't know. It's just it's already good. I have nice density here. Whoop! Look at what happened. The eyes are not feeling good.
What happened to the eyes?
Same issue probably.
Well, what happened?
Same issue.
Huh. How do you fix the stretching? Oh,
I'm not sure I will be able. I will try to do it manually if I can. So this, that, Control L. You see? Unpin.
So can you tell me a bit more about pinning?
Don't worry.
What does pin mean and unpin? What's going on?
It will just block the vertices to be moving by unwrap. It's all it means.
Wait, what?
You know when you unwrap?
Yeah.
When you pin, it won't unwrap. In fact.
Oh.
I destroyed my eyes. That's a problem.
How are you gonna fix this? By moving the vertices?
Trying to figure out something. Oh, you know what?
Whoa, nice. You're looking a little cross-eyed there, friend. Very glad.
Did someone else join us?
Yeah,
yes.
What
hey,
up,
hi
guys. Enjoying the stream.
Did you start some Halloween costume?
No, not yet, but that's actually a good idea.
Yeah, bro, you're killing it with you.
Supposed to be able to move that. Don't want. That's mine. Don't touch. No, you don't want. Oh, okay. Never mind. You can do that instead. Good. Okay. That's perfect. Okay, now it's repaired. And his eye will glow in the dark. Okay, let's do the dance. Good.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go. Let's dance.
I need to rim part this. Okay, needs to look better. Impart resource. Want those two. The rest doesn't really matter. A. Texture, and current session, current project. Okay, good. And good. So that's it. Body. Start layer. That a fill layer. Okay. I was afraid I had to relearn how to use this software. It's fine for now. Eyes.
Is this your Halloween costume?
Yes. And arm. Good. Ah, it's not up to date.
Bro, it looks awesome. Whoa, okay, what happened?
Sorry?
Why'd the eyes...
Oh, no, it's fine. I just forgot to update it. I can reselect the file. Normally it should be fine. And it is. Good. Perfect. It's just for reference. Okay, this is annoying. Okay, roughness. It's so bright at this hour, I see nothing in my room. Good, let's add some blood. So I will select body. We'll add a filling layer. And right click. It's a mask. I want to add a mask, add black mask. Good. So when I paint, oh my god, those shortcuts. A nightmare. Oh no, I want the face. Copy layer. Pass layer. Pass layer. Good. Stop pressing buttons. Okay. So this is the mask, and what's that? What was there? Hi DLC.
It's Bio-Cryo
Oh, sorry.
What up, Bio-Cryo? Welcome, bro. How you doing?
How you doing?
Hello. I've been here.
Hey.
It's working.
Oh, that's gonna look cool.
Yeah, these days it's easy to make blood. Whoa, what was that? Sorry. Think I were a bird here. So much shortcut. Doesn't have to be very complicated.
Damn, that looks scary.
remind me when I was young, I had this class of digital art, and I paint a friend with a lot of blood on the eye, and he said, "Are you alright?" Oh my god. Good cherry. Cherry pie, 9, yum yum yum. That's some good pie. He's vegetarian, so he'll do what he can, you know? Look inside. Can I do something inside? Oh, yeah, forgot. So, copy. Can I copy the mask? No, not the mask. The copy content. Okay. I want the same exact copy pass. Yeah, good. Okay. Now I want some drops here. Can I zoom the screen, please? Okay, so there and there. That's going to be nice. Are you working? Do you have your Halloween costume for VR, guys?
Yeah, I have mine. I'm gonna finish it tonight. The one thing I had an issue with, man, is I had my UV map on a single material, right? And then I had the chest, so all of the detail was on the chest. And the face was really, really small. But now I'm gonna put each of them on a material. But you're gonna see. You'll love it. Man.
Nice. I mean, most of your avatar was already super scary, so.
I try, bro.
You see, I know that. You try a lot.
I was expecting, I thought like, maybe use like a generator to make like splat, like a mask, and then,
I don't know. It's fine like this too.
Yeah.
It's like a black and white movie.
Halloween hyena. He's gonna eat all your pie, Hide your apple pie. He's coming to get it.
Okay, look at this.
What are those, like claws? Like he's
yeah.
He's clawed. He's in a fight.
Fight.
Yeah, that's a fight. So if you have a metallic layer, right, and then you bake it on.
Oh, like, I will. Don't worry.
It'll show up too, right? Because I tried to like have like one.
Let's see
layer.
what the other guy looks like.
Yeah, bite mark now.
The only sad part is that it's mirrored, so everything I do will be on both sides.
So can't you undo that?
Yeah, but this is just for fun, so it's fine, I guess. Oh.
So if I already have like, I noticed that you didn't do bake, like you didn't bake anything.
I don't have to.
Okay. So you only have to if you want to use smart materials and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, I don't need because my Haina is pretty end already. It's pretty finished already. Look at this.
What are the advantages of baking materials?
Advantage? I think it's about how easy it is to have something nice in comparison of other techniques. It's like, yeah, it's a good and an easy way to do. It's not a bad technique, but for avatars, it's a good one. If you want shadow corners or generated material, like you said, it's good. I don't really bake often because I make a lot of in-game content, and those for me are better when I don't bake it. Like for example, if I want to make a floor, I won't bake it because I will need a too gigantic texture for that. So I would prefer to make a repetitive texture with some effect to prevent to see the repetition. Some blood. This avatar is half baked.
Okay, makes sense.
But not with substance. I did not bake with substance. I baked with blender for a few reasons. It's about style, I would say, more than other stuff. That's good. I mean, he had a rough day. Right? This guy had a rough day.
That blood looks really sick, though.
Maybe too much, but that's Halloween, so it's fine. Okay, never mind. Import texture. Maybe I could make him dirty.
Looks sick, man. Have a good night, guys. Bye.
Hey, goodbye.
So what are we doing now?
Hmm?
What are you doing?
I'm looking if I can make a dirty thing.
Dirt? Yeah, you can use a generator.
I'm trying to
You have to change the color, bro, of the original one. Something like, and then you're using a black mask, so you have to use the polygon.
no, it's a
select.
generator. It's not good. Just have to reverse it. Reverse.
There's a button, inverse, I think. You can inverse it. I don't know if it's there. I remember. Maybe it's on the generator itself.
Ah,
Generator, click. Is that
found
it?
it. Found it.
What is
Nice. So I should put it before blood.
Invert, yeah, true.
Yeah, look at this.
Here you go.
Now you
And
look
then
dirty, right? Oh wow.
If you change it, the color, you can make it like,
Yes, yes.
blood. Cool.
Make it brown.
Dude, that looks awesome. Come on, oh, yeah, let's go. Bloody your mouth.
Trying to keep the black and white ish idea. Can be darker. Let's try darker instead. Oh no, I can make two. Okay. Huh. Can even add hate. See? Control V. Because this pretty boy a little too much dirty.
He looks like is it in concrete or something.
Oh, wrong button. Whoa. If I change the color.
This looks nice.
Ah, that could be blood too. Right? Yeah, let's do that. Copy component. Pass into content. Oh yeah. It's too pink, but yeah. Let's do it.
Killer, bro. He's a killer. Look at that. Killer.
To play with the contrast. Oh, maybe I can bake now the thing, since I finally will use. Oh my god, never remember the button. Okay. 500. Who am I? It will take a while. I'm impressed how fast Substance do ambient occlusion.
Yeah, it's great. Everything.
It is very optimized compared to Blender. It's very long in Blender to do that. But not that long, but still. Man, I can't use my new 8K Aina nowhere. Everything is 4K max.
What if you Yeah. What if you compress it? What if you?
No, I mean software doesn't support this quantity of pixels. But VRChat and Somnium doesn't matter. Yeah, that's too much. That's too much.
This shit looks like what happened, bro? Oh yeah, it's dripping rust. Yeah, you have to play around with it.
Wow. Not the right color, but still.
It's like he's been eating a cake or something. Like frostings all over him.
Yeah, that's good, that's good.
Okay, now this looks like guts. Like bloody guts.
Yeah. He had a great meal, right?
Yeah.
Very great meal. Those apple and cherry pie was very good. Look at this.
Great.
Look at this. Wow. Even the normal nap of the skin is there. That's perfect. Man, I think
so will you still have the shininess when you export it?
Yeah. I will put everything in my power. Okay, let's do that. Export texture. I already have a template for that. RGB, metallic, roughness, normal, height. That look good. Not need bake, but it's fine.
Wait, can you tell me a bit more about the export?
Sure.
templates, yeah.
Okay, so I made this template because the other I don't like it. So RGB from base color here. Then I create my own roughness glossiness map. Sorry, metallic glossiness. Here, metallic glossiness in one map. If you don't want to use a custom shader, you know, maybe I could do it. Can I duplicate this? Duplicate. I will do a, I won't do a, I won't use a custom shader. I don't need. So instead, I will remove. I'm not sure. Bake is everything. 2D view is everything combined together as a visual. So you can use only this one if you want. Metallic. I will add a gray texture for metallic. Glossiness. Gray channel. I have height too. Not very necessary. That's just in case. So this one I don't need anymore. M for metallic. S for smoothness. H for height. RGB, N, B, M, S, C, H. Good. Everything is there. Let's export this. No. I need some space. Oh boy. Create folder. Cherry Pie Fan. That could be his name.
Cherry Pie Stealer.
No animation. That looks like this.
What are you doing right now?
Me? I export the FBX. Now I will export the textures. Oh, did not work. Something is wrong. Oh no, my bad. This one is RGB and how much texture it make. Obviously I won't use the eyes. Okay, so this is finished, I guess. Let's go on Unity. Scene. This is the wrong folder. This is better. Good. All those 4K textures. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, let's try this. You're the bad guy. Eyes is the same material. Hair. It's fine too. This is good. Okay, the rest. Hollow. I need 2 material. Body. Face. Arm. Good. Yeah, and of course I'll compress my texture. Like I said, this is going to take forever. Streaming, low quality.
So I can use an 8K, right?
Yeah.
And if I compress it, it'll still be good for everyone.
My high with 8K is like 10 megabytes per texture. I think I have 2 or 3, so it's not that bad. I would only suggest it if you have a good reason. For me, for example, it's my fur. It needs a lot of details, but I may reconsider doing 2 4K instead.
So after compressing them, what's the size of the texture?
Uncompressed is 250H. Compressed is 10, around 10 and 20. So everything is around 40 maybe. I don't know. It's a very high quality project. Oh, it finished. Okay. Either way, can use bake or RGB. Let's start by this. Don't need any eyes texture. Face arm, I could use bake or RGB. Face. Okay, now head, arm, normal.
So the never question.
Yeah.
This scene, right? This isn't the normal Somnium Space scene. This is a custom scene that you're uploading on. Like, what have you done here?
It's because the Somnium Space scene, I just personally don't like it, so I just put a ground. But the rest is the same. I just disabled the scene. It's just a personal preference. Metallic now. A message.
So Denevro, I noticed that, like, you know, when we upload stuff with metallic, it's a bit darker in game. Is there a way to work around that?
I'm not sure, since I always use a custom shader for those things.
Right. So like right now, like you can't get the shininess from the blood specifically. It'll apply to everything, right?
That's
To
weird.
the whole, yeah, I ran into the same thing. I tried to make blood like that. I had the same thing. Is it? Do you know anything about how to make it work?
Metallic R and smoothness A.
Oh, cool.
Metallic R and smoothness A. Interesting.
Wait, what happened? You dragged it on and the metallic seems to be there. No?
It's a custom texture that we need. So R and A. Metallic smoothness. I will try to do that. Let's try that.
So what are we doing now? Yo.
Second. Okay. I want to reopen the project and I will bake the specific map. Metallic smoothness on the A. Export. B MS. Let's try this instead. Oh. Unity MS. Good. Hey. Oh. Wrong place. Face arm. MS something. What's it? Oh, Unity MS. Okay. Hey, I want the face. Okay, face arm, head arm. Oh, I think it's working, my friend. So, metallic on the R channel and glossiness on the A channel.
Wait, it worked, right? It worked.
Yeah.
Whoa, awesome, bro.
Thanks for the tips.
Thank you, bro. Cool. Now I can make real blood. My dreams have come true.
That was the purpose of this tutorial. I mean, this stream. To do spooky stuff.
How to make real blood and guts and gore and songs.
Oh my god, that's good. So. I'm not sure it's what's the difference between the two?
It looks good enough, man. Honestly.
Yeah. Let's see if I cannot play with.
So you created a custom one, and then I noticed you added you put the metallic in the R and the glossiness in the A, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
There's a thing I want to see.
Nice. So what are you doing here? Like, what's the darkness you put on it?
I have two choices. Either way I can use the RGB or the bake. The bake one include everything, so it can be more realistic for the albedo. Look, body. I have choice between the RGB and then the other effects are made by metallic and normal map, or I can use the bake one. That is, it may be more realistic, but just a triangle, that's weird here. But yeah.
Is that those? Yeah, they kind of kill the whole look.
Which one do you prefer?
I like the one where the blood is shiny, bro. What about you? Like the one before this one, without the, yeah, that little, like, yeah, the triangle kind of, like, you know, it kills the immersion. It reminds you that it's...
Yes, I know. I wonder if I cannot. In theory, I should be able to have this effect with metallic or albedo. No, metallic is better.
It's like you were just with a fresh kill, coming back from a fresh kill, right?
Mm.
A fresh, you know, apple pie, I mean.
This one have way more contrast. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it looks
I
great,
could
bro.
use the H channel. Let's show it's very annoying. Off. It add nothing. Oh, I could add the H on the occlusion. Off. Useless. H on detail mask? No. Oh, it's fine like this. It's just for fun anyway. Okay, let's see if I have questions. Flowers? Oh, yeah, they are small, right? Excuse me, sir, you have some lung on your face. What's lung?
Some lung.
I think I will stop the stream here because I need to rest before the meetup, or I will just fall asleep again.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah, it was great, man. I learned a lot. Thank you. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna dip out. I'll catch you and everyone else at the meetup, bro.
Yeah.
Peace, my friend.
See you. Thanks everyone for being there. And next week we probably will play more with words. We'll see. So you can always put suggestion in the Discord and things like this. Okay, see you soon.